Hi boys and girls, once again, it's Mrs. Sinclair. Go ahead and get your SABs out and turn to page 233. Pause the video if you need to, restart when you're ready. All right, boys and girls, so basically what you're seeing on this page is just practicing your multi-digit addition. I know the directions said, decide when to group, decide which new groups you will make, then add to see if you were correct. Basically, boys and girls, I just want you to add these problems, okay? So you're going to be using whichever method that you liked, whether it's the new groups above, new groups below, or the totals, okay? Now just make sure that you're showing which numbers that you're grouping, okay? So where do we start? Let's kind of do just number 1 together, and then you can do the rest on your own. Where do we start? Ones place, that's right. So 3 plus 7 is what? That's right, it's 10. So I put my 0 down, and I'm going to choose to do below, okay? So new groups below, but you can do any way you want. And I put my 1 in the tens column on the line. 2 plus 4 is 6 plus the 1, don't forget to add that 1, is 7. And then 2 plus 1 is 3. So your sum should be 370, okay? Don't forget to make sure that you have your grouping, okay, if you had a group. So go ahead, do the rest of that page. Now if you look at numbers 13, 14, 15, and 16, they have their addition problems, right? They're just horizontal. If you need to go ahead and rewrite them to make them vertical, then you can go ahead and do that. Now remember, these are vertical problems up here, okay? They're up and down. Horizontal would be if I wrote them like this. So you can go ahead and rewrite the horizontal ones vertically if it's easiest for you. So go ahead and do that page. Check with your teacher if you need to. And once you're finished with that page and you've checked it, you can restart the video and turn to the next page, 234, okay? So do this page first, pause the video now, restart when you're ready to do page 234. Good job, boys and girls. All right, you should be on page 234, and it is a page full of word problems or story problems. So here's what we're doing. Now don't forget, let's read the directions first. Write an equation and solve the problem. There's 2 parts to that. It says to write an equation and it says to solve the problem, right? So you should have 2 parts. But we're going to read this twice because I have alarms going off in my head. Whoop, 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 because I know a good strategy is to read it twice, underline the important information. Don't forget to underline all the important information in all the problems. Jacob has 347 basketball cards in his collection. He has 256 baseball cards. How many cards does he have all together? Remember, you're looking for clue words, right? Jacob has 347 basketball cards in his collection. He has 256 baseball cards. How many cards does he have all together? Now, I see a clue word all together, right? So that means it must be addition or multiplication. Well, I don't see any words like each, do you? So that means that it's going to be just addition, because if I saw each or equal groups, that would mean multiplication, but I don't see that. So let's add those together because it's all together. So we have, and I want you to show your work, okay? So we have 347 plus 256. When you rewrite that problem, boys and girls, make sure that your numbers line up like mine. Okay, see how my ones place lines up, my tens place, and my hundreds place? So whatever method you feel comfortable with. So where do we start? Ones place. 7 plus 6 is 13. Carry the 1, right? We're going to group the 1 up there into the 10 spot. New 10. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus the 1 is 10. Put my 0 down, carry the 1, or I group the 1 to the hundreds place, so now it's a new 100. 2 plus 3 is 5, but don't forget that 1 is 6. So my sum is 603, but wait, I have to write my equation. So I'm going to write 347 plus 256 equals 603 in my label, cards. See, guys, that's not so hard, is it? So go ahead, you're going to finish the rest of that page, and you can check with your teacher when you're done. Good job, boys and girls.